This is the Uptick Newswire Stock Day podcast, sponsored by InvestorsHangout.com. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube to stay up to date on penny stock news and interviews, public information on OTC, pink sheets, and microcap stocks from around the world, with your host, Everett Jolly.
On today's show, I'm bringing you a brand new guest, and you could say they were on my radar about 3 or 4 months ago. We're talking about no other than NUGL Inc. Well, they trade on the OTC markets, ticker symbol NUGL, and they've got a really interesting platform. They're a meta search engine online directory created by technology professionals for the marijuana industry. And what they do, they have a user ratings that is totally unbiased. And they use these true results that gives people what's the best in the industry, whether it be vape shops, hydro stores, dispensaries, doctors, lawyers, brands, and more. And with us today is the CEO of the company, Brandon Vargas. Brandon, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on.
What exactly is your company and how do you guys make your money?
We think NUGL is the new standard of cannabis technology. We've built a platform that has unbiased results, and is currently free to the cannabis community. As the cannabis industry becomes more sophisticated, NUGL is the next step in the evolution of cannabis technology.
And so how does your company better than the competition? Is there anybody doing this meta search engine thing out there?
Right now, we really don't have any competition. There's no one really doing meta search in this stage of the game. We've built this platform to be complementary to all other directories in the marketplace. Much like Priceline was the first travel directory.
Right.
And now there's hundreds of, travel directories on the internet.
And they all seem to be doing very, very, very well out there. Is your product just for dispensaries?
No. In fact, NUGL is tailored towards brands and services, which is why we built enhanced profiles with Google verification. An example would be a dispensary requesting a brand connection and the brand accepting the request. This way, the consumer knows that the dispensary will have what they are looking for.
So why did you build this platform?
I built NUGL to provide a platform for everything cannabis related with true and unbiased results.
Now, you guys built this platform. How do you monetize it, or how do you think you're going to monetize it?
Well, eventually, we're going to charge brands and profiles and advertising.
And what is the marketing potential of NUGL?
We really don't know right now. Nobody predicted the cannabis industry would be in the billions this quickly. So NUGL is not limited to geographics or countries. As the industry grows, so will we.
With us today is the CEO of NUGL Inc. We're talking to Brandon Vargas. They trade on the OTC markets, ticker symbol NUGL. If somebody was listening to this program, Brandon, and they're thinking, hey, I should go out and buy this stock, why would an investor buy now?
Well, NUGL is in its infancy stage, just as any startup. Especially as a technology company in the cannabis industry, we feel NUGL's potential is huge. The reason to buy now is to get in on the ground floor.
In closing, is there anything that you want to particularly say to the investors out there who are listening, maybe a closing statement about your company?
We're excited about the future. We know what the industry needs, and we're going to build it for them.
Well, with us today is Brandon Vargas. He's the CEO and president of NUGL Inc. They trade on the OTC markets, ticker symbol NUGL. Their stock price is around 71 cents a share. Brandon, I want to thank you for coming on the show. Hopefully you'll come back in about 50 or 60 days and give us an update.
It would be my pleasure.
This program is entirely sponsored and produced by Uptick Newswire, LLC, which is responsible for the content. The opinions and information provided on this program are those of the guests and those of the respective companies they represent, and do not necessarily reflect those of the staff or management of Uptick Newswire. Uptick Newswire encourages all listeners of this program to do their due diligence and research when determining investment strategies that will work for them, or to seek the assistance of an investment professional. The guests of this program may have paid for its distribution and are not directly affiliated with Uptick Newswire or this station.